Okay, looks like we posted to Facebook okay and it went through. I'm now going to just try and post to Twitter real quickly and see if it will go through. Okay, now we're back. Hey Tony, welcome back. Oh, you did get The Last Cavalryman. Oh, it's a great read. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Did you try and connect a little bit earlier on? I had some issues. I had a bunch of bits grayed out on my screen, and I wasn't sure whether I was actually broadcasting or not. It kept saying preparing to broadcast. It was a little unusual. All right, we've got a couple of people rolling in. We're going to get started. I don't even know if I can delete live broadcasts, but I rambled along for 5 or 6 minutes thinking I was broadcasting, and perhaps I was not. So. Hey, Kevin. So we'll see what happens. All right. Just to recap, tried to broadcast, didn't work. I was trying to share something that was significant, though, and the significance was that there is, hey, Aardwolf. Significance is that there is a rule change for Sicily II that impacts supply a lot. And coming immediately off Sicily, it has taken me 3 or 4 turns to realize that there's a difference. And fortunately, the way I've been playing it so far has not adversely affected the gameplay. But here's the dealio. So if you saw the other video, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it was 4 minutes of blather. So let's just recap and try and be concise. Railroads are now eligible for both sides to be used for trace supply, and that's the net of it. In the past, it was only the Germans that could use them, I believe. And if it was the Allies, then the other thing that the Germans could do was also use the secondary roads, or the primaries, actually the primary roads, the white highway style roads. They could use that for trace supply as well. And by that I mean, if you can count 5 movement points, truck movement points, to a rail hex or to a town or to a HQ, that will put you in supply. The second way you get into trace supply is by tracing to a port. And now the second thing that's different is that any port is available, as long as you control it, any port is available for you to trace to. So if I have units here, 1, 2, 3, these guys are in trace because they count back 5 hexes either to an HQ or to a source of supply. And a railway or a port is a source of supply. So that's significantly different. Makes a huge difference to some aspects of the game. Hey Patrick, welcome. We're glad to have you here. So let me take a sip of my drink. And let's kick this little shindig off. I think what we're going to do is, I've done reaction. I don't believe, was I done with it? No, I wasn't. I was going to try and pop this guy out of reserve mode here, and that's an artillery unit. Let me get you up in the action here without knocking the camera over. Oh, it really wants to tip. All right. So I'm going to just move you to the side a little bit so I can see what the hell's going on here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, it's 4 hexes. This guy can fire, range of 4 with 12 factors. He's going to try and pop this stack here. And the reason why I want to do that one, well, it's the only one I can reach. That's the reason why. It doesn't matter. But it's all theory until you put it into practice, right? So 12 factors. I got a full division there. There's going to be no change for terrain, no change for unit size. Ouch. Rolled an 11. So once again, the Germans get lucky. This thingy-majiggies, disorganizes the bad guys, the Allies, Commonwealth. That formation has taken a pounding there. Okay, wow. There's nothing else now. As you can see, when I went about my actions in the prior phases, the movement phase, I used air and naval to grade that. I tried this hex but failed, and so because I was either A, lazy, or B, not competent enough to work out how to ship everything, I have no artillery on the battlefield for the Allies, so I can't barrage that hex prior to my attack. Not that I want to, because this is the prize right here. I'm going for this hex this turn. Come hell or high water, no matter what, I'm attacking that hex. And I also tried to disorganize in the back, the second row, these guys, so that if I am successful here and I do exploit across the river, and oh, there's a rail line there too, across the rail line, then we're going to try and overrun these two hexes and have at it, as they say. Okay, so here we go. Let's run the combat and see what happens. And my dice have been just absolutely just. I'm trying to find a polite way of saying this. Just, oh, awful. I tried laying several train busting interdiction sets along here, and it was just horrible. I lost 2 or 3 steps of air, and eventually I just abandoned the whole thing and said, oh, I'm not doing that, and pulled it all off the map and took what losses I had and left it as is from there. Okay, so let's do this attack. Let's find out what's in this hex. Okay, so if you recall from last time, you will remember that that's what was there. 8 factors. Well, it's 2.5 and 3.5, so it's actually no, it's actually 2.5 and 2.5. So it's actually 5 factors there, halved. 5 factors. I'm going to make a note of that so that I don't forget. 5. And we're using an AR of 4, and I did not bring a commando up to bump my AR up, which I think is kind of gamey anyway, but that's okay. I'm coming across the little river here. I've got 44 and 3 is 47. Divided by 2, because we're coming across the stream, is going to be, what is that going to be? 24, 23 and a half. 23 and a half. That's going to be basically 4 to 1. 4 to 1 with a no modification on the surprise die roll. Oh, look at Kyle, you're all fired up. Hey, Dante, supply equals 5 truck movement points. So that's significant, all right? You gotta keep that in mind. It's depending on if you're using a headquarters to count back, it's truck movement points, unless of course the headquarters has infantry movement points. And then it's 5, so then it's the 5 movement points back using road or whatever the terrain is that you have, and it's not it is 1 hex even if prohibited, so it could be adjacent. That is correct. That's 5 movement points, and then an adjacent is near enough. Next to is near enough, and by that we mean I could get to here, and so it's here we go. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I was trying to get 5, that'd be here, that'd be fine. But if I was further out, if I was up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is also okay because I'm adjacent to it. All right. Okay. Let's try and concentrate on the attack now. Okay, here we go. So, surprise roll. So we need to roll for surprise. I need to roll to earn surprise. I need to roll 10 as the attacker. If I roll less than 5, then the surprise goes to the defender. Here are 3 dice. I roll 9. You're kidding me. 9 and 2 mods, which is not going to do anything anyway. Alright, so that's no supply. I'm just double checking. Yeah. No supply. Well, that sucks. Okay, this is just going to be a brutal attack. I'm going to have to live with it. So now I'm going to grab... I hate those 2 dice. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use these 2. Now I'm adding nothing to the die roll. Good news is that if we do win the combat, those guys are dying. And I rolled an 8, which could be worse. What did I say? It was 4-1. Crossing a river, is that going to make me close for combat? I believe it is. Nope, it's going to be other terrain. Other terrain is clear. Come on, brother man. Other terrain, but the guys get to choose. The defender gets to choose. It's still clear, doesn't matter. So that's a good thing. That means it's open terrain at 4-1. I said 4-1, right? Yep, 4-1. I rolled an 8. There's the die roll. I rolled an 8. 4-1. I'm just looking this up. AO1, DL1. Okay. I am going to take whatever loss I need to take. So this guy dies. He goes over to the dead pool. I'm going to have to turn the air conditioner on because it's gotten warm in here. I'm going to have to adjust the camera. AO1, DL1. Sit still. Doggone it. Okay, there we go. AL1, DO1. Here's the other guy, so he's got to retreat 1. Well, he's going to retreat to here. Well, actually, he's DG'd it anyway. So we'll just stick him under there. That'll make any overrun attempt expensive for the enemy. Now, I've got to take an AO1. That means I've got to lose a step from my good guy here. So I have strength markers here. I'll take a step loss. He is down. He's going to be down to 15 now. That was a 3. Well, it's not 15. It's 3/4 of 22, whatever the hell that is. Okay, here we go. So they can advance into that hex. I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to advance this dude in. Okay. All right. Yes, indeed, we did smash the hell out of those guys. This stream has been on for 13 minutes and 20 seconds at this point, and I have a 7-second lag. So Kevin, I'll give you an update in 1 second. I just got to turn the air conditioner on, and I'll be right back, all right? And I'll give you an update on what's going on. Okay, so we're playing Sicily II, and this is turn 4, Kevin. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe turn 5. Yep, turn 5. And if you recall when I was playing, I don't know if you watched any of the other game I played of the original Sicily. I didn't do the turtle, what I call the turtle defense, where you you back off early. I elected to defend forward. And that didn't work out so well. Made a few minor errors here and there. Probably shortchanged the Germans a little bit, but the end result was it was a debacle and it was over in 8 or 9 turns. So here I decided, because this is a different scale, this unit here would normally be 5. In the other game, it's 5 or 6 units. This, I don't know. One of these formations here, so Hungarian's the same here, this guy, this formation with the white stripe, that was a 5 or 6 unit formation. Now it's 2 or 3 because they've consolidated the scale. And that means that as the German defender trying to defend right across here, it was it's just not possible. Well, I don't think it's possible. I don't know how you could do it. Maybe smarter guys could work it out, but I couldn't work it out. So there it is. That's a net result. So we're going to keep going. So now that is okay. So that's kind of the story, and the Germans pulled back to this Simito River and built a line there, pretty much starting second turn. They left some ash and trash out here to try and slow things down. Allies had to take some time getting forces onto the beach because they lost an inordinate amount of landing craft on their assault rolls. Their, I forget what they're called, ALT rolls, amphibious landing table rolls, and it was just a cluster. So it took me 2 turns to get what would normally take 1 turn in, because I had to rotate forces in and out. All right. Plus, port damage was much, much higher, as you can see over there on the right-hand side. Nearly everything started with at least 2 steps of damage, and that's a random roll. Okay. For some reason, this camera is just dead set on dropping over today. I'm trying to adjust it. There's a spot. There's a sweet spot that gives me the angle without you seeing much else except for the table. Okay. That's the attack right there that we wanted to have. That's the only attack I'm going to do here. I'm tempted to hit that, but I'm not going to. I'm tempted to hit this, but I'm not going to, because it'll die next turn, hopefully, anyway. Okay, let's do this one other combat over here. I'm going to attack this unit here as well. Oh, I just bounced a unit. Dang it. I think it was in the port. Let me put it there. Okay. This guy, we DG'd it. And here we go. All right. Oh, and I retreated, everybody. Poop. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on. Let's do this. I should have brought one of these up. All right, here we go. 22 halved is 11 to 2. 11 to 2. 5 to 1. And it's a 3-2. This is a 2 because that guy gets a -1 on that 3 number there. And this guy's a 3. All right, surprise roll. Let's roll for surprise. Let's grab 2 dice and a die for the adjustment. Here we go. And I rolled a 10. Yeah, plus 2 columns. I said it was 4 to 1, didn't I? Did I say 4 to 1? 11. No, I said 5 to 1. 5 to 1 in the rough, which is going to be close or very close? Very close. No, close. Close. 5 to 1. There is no 5 to 1, so it goes down to 4 to 1, but then up 2 columns to 8 to 1 because the table is not. I'll show you the table. You guys haven't seen the table. Some of you haven't anyway. So there's your surprise table there. If you look at the close on the left-hand side, I know it's not in focus. I've only got 2 hands, so you're going to have to work with me. We go across to 8 to 1, and what did I say I rolled? 10 plus 1 on the 8 to 1. I'm going to come down to 10 plus 1's 11, so we're sweet. It's a AE4 DLO12, whatever. Doesn't really matter. The guy dies, that's the important part. DL1, so he's dead. That's a little one guy out of the way. DG marker comes off, he advances in the hex. He gets an AE4 on him. He is not a 4, so he is not going to be able to exploit. He is a 3. Did I say 4? What 3? AE4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so no exploit, but that's okay. We don't care about that. We're not too fussed. We want to try and just clear that road slowly and surely. Right. So that then brings us to the exploit phase. Humana. Here we go. Comments, checking them out. Patton would just pile in. But Patton forgot to move the fucking counters, so how about that, sunshine? Oops, sorry from on speaker. Hey Dante, that's just not nice. I saw that comment. Wow. You wait. I'll show you. All right, let's go. Let's do the exploit phase. This is my favorite part of the turn. So let's see what we've actually got here. That's all fueled up and ready to roll. 3, 9. And these guys, this is a big stack. Kyle, you're just taunting me so I do something stupid. 4. Ooh, Daddy wants a brand new pair of shoes. Okay, with 2T in there for supply. Where were they? Right here. Okay, a bunch of stuff. Here's what I'm thinking, big time. I'm thinking I've got to be able to throw supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So we're easy. Okay, 6, 7. So we can do supply easy enough. Okay, let's do this. Let's use the smaller stack with 9 factors. That's going to be it's in hills. It's actually, what is that? He's going to be able to claim that terrain. He can pick the worst part of that terrain as rough. That's going to halve me. Can you guys see that in there? See how there's 3, it's not just what's the most, you pick the one that's the most beneficial to the defender. Alright. Maybe I will take the big stack and try this first. So let's make sure we can get in there okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm not going to be able to do it because it's rough. The trucks can't go in. The tracked can, so the trucks are going to have to stay behind. So let's, you can't see the trucks now. I'll put the reserve marker where they were here. 23rd, this is a funky formation. I don't even know if it's a real formation or not. Okay, 3, 6, 9, that's no better. They're both the same. 9 halved is going to be 4.5. I'm going to get screwed attacking that hex. I just know it. I'm not going to do it. Too risky. Is there another way? Oh, I know what we can do. We can attack this hex. Ha! Let's attack this hex. What's on top? 2. Ooh, sounds scary, but it's in the open. And I see that underneath. I'm going to go here. I called it. I'm going to go here. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do. I'm attacking here. Monty will show pattern how it's done, oh boys. 8 factors here, so it's going to be 4 factors. And I'm sorry about the focusing and refocusing. What did I say that was? 6 and 2 is 8, so that's 4 factors with a 4 rating. Because it drops down 1, they're going to use that guy as their lead. And these guys are going in. Here they go in reserve. Here they come. Britain's best. Silver medals on their chest. Come on, you bastard. 3, 6, 9. That's 18 factors. Because it's doubled because it's in the clear. So I'm just going to put that in the hex. You don't do this. You don't put it in the hex. It's in the rules. I put it in the hex. And this dude can come in as well. He's allowed to, I believe. 18. It's going to make him 19 factors to 4. 19 factors to 4. And I have... Oh, come on. Tell me I've got a 5 or a 4. No, they're all 3s. 3. So it's going to be a -1 on the surprise roll. And I said 19 factors. That's a 4 to 1. With a -1 on the surprise. Who's excited? I'm excited. Here we go. Surprise roll. Come on. 8. Not good enough. But it's good enough to not be a bad roll. So now I'm going to roll 4 to 1 in the clear. Thanks for playing. I rolled an 8 -1 because this dude is a 5. -1 for the DG is a 4 versus my 3. So I get to subtract 1 from that. So that becomes a 7 on the 4-1 taking the clear. 7. AO1, DO1, taking it like a boss, and I'm going to lose this. Hey, I could lose this guy. How's that for cheating? I'm going to lose that dude. This guy's going to lose that guy. This guy's he can either stand or he can retreat. He will retreat and he will go there. These guys have to pay for their attack before we go any further, and so do these little knuckleheads. They've got to pay 2T. I'm going to just pull 2T from here. There we go. And these guys have got to pay. They had 2 in the truck. There were 4 units there. I'm going to pull an SP. There's one right here. I can throw it from the H. I just knocked everything. I've got to pay for that attack. And just as a note, I paid for all these other attacks previously, so we're in good shape there. I paid. That was 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, it was 4, 8, 9. I didn't pay enough. I'm gonna have to pay 1 more SP. I only counted 1 step. I've got 1 way somewhere. 1 more SP. Here we go. All right. That'll keep that even and square and legit. Right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 6 movement points to there. 6 movement points to there. I still got movement points. Oh, okay. So Stephen Harding, I see your comment here. Sorry, gang. We had a disconnection there. I don't know what happened. I saw a message I'd never seen before, and the camera just stopped. So, surprise, surprise. I see a whole bunch of comments here. I'm going to come back to some of these in just a second because we're right in the middle of doing this combat, and I want to make sure that people understand what's going on, and also make sure that I'm not making a mistake here. So here we are. There's a stream here, or a river, that runs across here. So the attack was conducted halved by infantry here. And then we overran and went here. We went up, we came from here and we went 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. But it's actually 6 because we did the overrun. So it was 6 to here. Forced these guys out. They retreated. I've used 6 movement points. I can conduct another overrun if I wanted to. And damn it. Oh, and that guy's DG'd as well. So that guy can kiss my hiney. So this dude is DG. He's 3. Retreats into here. What's underneath here? Nothing. Supply. Okay, so that's 3 plus 2 is 5. It's a city. Do I want to do that in a city? Am I going to be hard? Yep. Okay, we're not going to do that. I think we're done. I think we did well. We did well there. Let's call that evens. Let's call it bygones. And now let's work out somewhere else that we can hammer. I bet you I could attack this hex with these guys. Is this clear terrain? Let's see if it is. No, it's not. See, it's hills. Oh, but is hills halved? Hills is not halved. It's just times 1. So I could get 9. I wasn't supposed to. Oops. I got that in the wrong spot. That's these guys, and they go there. It's this guy. Where did the... this is the DG count. It was right here. It's just times 1. Oh no, here it is. I'm sorry. And this guy was on top, right? Hey, if you're confused, so am I. It's okay. I got it. I remember now. All right, so it's 2.5 and 2. It'll be 4.5. 4.5 on that attack. And I would have 9. It's pretty risky. What's my action rating? It's a 3. So we'd be we'd be straight up. Yeah, see, it's just not worth it to doing that. We can grind away on these guys. It's early days. So I think that's okay for the, we may as well, we pay for the movement with these dudes, so we may as well move up. I'm just going to push these guys up to here, and we'll call it bygones for the moment, all right? So that is the combat phase for, no, that was the exploit phase. I don't get to do any other barrages. We did the combat cleanup phase. I take DGs off my dudes. Those guys come off. Let me just check your comments now. Yeah, combat ratios do round up, dude. If it's 0.5, it rounds up. If it's under 0.5, it rounds down. When you're doing the let's see, what did I say? 11 to 2? Where were we? What? Who had 11 to 2? Yeah, I guess the I don't round. Let's just check, okay? You round the factors, but when it comes to the actual ratios, I think there's something very specific in the rules about the ratios and how they're calculated. Let's see if I can find that for you. Just bear with me here. I'm just looking here. Just bear with me. Restrictions on combat. Sequence summary. Terrain effects. Nope. It's somewhere here. I know we keep all the halves and bits and pieces until the very end. And then trying to find this roll. Rounding as needed according to the standard rounding rules. There you go. So you do round up the odds, but I don't recall, where was the 11 factors to 2? Where what were we looking at? It doesn't matter. I won the battle. I had to take a loss. I tell you what, let's see. It was 6 to 1. So you said it was 6 to 1 for the American attack. No, Kevin, it's cool. Let's all work it out together. It's all good. Just tell me which attack it was that you were looking at that was 11 to 2, and then I'm going to try and remember what I rolled, and then we'll see. Because I'm just looking at the notes I have here, and the last 2 attacks I did, there were 2 4 to 1s that I had, but that I may not have written it all down, so that's fine. Look, it's all good, dog. Yeah, and Kevin forgets as well. So I would imagine if you thought it was 6 to 1 and we were in close terrain, and I said it was 4 to 1, what happens? Don't forget. Let's look at the table here. If we look at this table, let me zoom. Sorry guys. Dun, 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 dun. Let me get rid of this. Zoom out. Okay. So let's go across. So if it was the American attack, it was in close terrain, and I said it was 4 to 1, and I said it was 5 to 1, and I dropped it down to 4 to 1 because in close terrain it goes 4 to 1, 6 to 1, 8 to 1. So 4 to 1, and let's just look down. Look at this stack of results here. AL1, DO1, then it's AL1, then 1 odds over here, it's the same. 1 odds over here. Well, it's different there as well for the defender, so it's a DO1 versus a DL101. Here it's the same. if we rolled an 8 or a 9 or a 10, it's basically the same result. That's right, because I got it here we go, because I got an AO1 E4, right? So I think we did calculate it out on a 6-to-1 column. Nevertheless, it's all good in the hood. Maybe I rolled higher. Let's see. Maybe I rolled down here. AO1 E4. Here, yeah, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about it. Don't forget, this game, you gotta. I think there's a group of people, and probably many people, that play a lot of ASL, that are very rules focused and rule centric, and they want things to be done exactly the right way, and they're going to just do what I just did, and they're going to spend time looking up stuff. And when you look at this combat results table, at the end of the day, the way the spread is here, it's fairly forgiving on a column shift or two. It's fairly forgiving on a row shift or two. So I wouldn't freak out about it. I wouldn't worry if you make a mistake, and I really don't care, right? It's all about the experience, and if we're off by 1 or 2, yeah, it's all good. It's okay. It's not going to change the game materially. And if you're playing opposed and you're playing against someone who has that issue, then screw them and move on, because life is too short for that sort of bullshit. So we want to keep playing, and it's a really good question, a good point you brought up, Kevin, because it's important to know that even with the counting out of factors for supply, for instance, if you're over or under by 1T, it's really not going to make a difference at the end of the day. Now, let's say you are off by 1T every turn for one formation for 50 turns. Well, sure, then it's going to be, there'll be a cumulative derailing of your game. But for a game for 20 turns, or what do we got? 30 turns? I don't even know how many turns there are. 16 turns for this campaign. It's not a big deal. It's not even going to matter. All right, let's have a look. Exactly, Kyle. You just nailed it. Statistics professor. Hey, look, the the subject I scored the highest in college was statistics. They actually invited me to come back and do a master's, but I said no. Hey, Bruce, what's going on, dog? And Maggie Darcy, hello, welcome. I know that you have tuned in or tried to tune in several times and left comments. I appreciate you tuning in. We are trying not to get too bogged down in the weeds, but we got down there. The Blitzkrieg Legend is a great system. All right. A great game, I should say. Okay, so let's see. Whew. Some water. Okay, now, we finished exploit. I'm going to do cleanup. I was going to pull something off of here, right? I think I did that. So we're done. Second player turn. You know what? I'm going to keep going just because, we got a dozen people, and I must say it's very refreshing to do these videos live and not really worry too much about recording and editing and all that sort of stuff, and just play the game and not fuss about it. I often have to redo videos when I record and I'm not live. This way, I don't have any control, so it is what it is. Debacle as it may be. So let's pull some tables and let's find the reinforcement chart for the Germans und the other guys. Here it is here. Almost bit me. No, that's not it. Here it is here. So reinforcements on the 24th are on the mainlands. What the hell? The Nembo Italian Paradivision. They sound scary, don't they? Let's see if we can find those guys. Nope. I have not seen them. I have seen them somewhere. Here they are. Okay. On the mainland somewhere. Well, that's generous. I am going to bring them in over here because I feel the wrath of God coming on this section of the map. So we're going to bring these guys in. It doesn't tell me. It just says on the mainland. Maybe that mean on the island. I think that's what that means. It must be what that means. Let me double check this. Mainland, as in mainland Italy, dingus. So up here. Okay, so we'll move those guys in a minute. Let's roll for replacements for the Italians. It's not got to die. We got 7. I think it's going to be nothing. And the Germans, 6. That is definitely nothing. Yep, that's nothing. All right, so that table can go to one side. Now, let's see. Jordan, welcome. B.E. Edward, I see your question here. You did late night radio, Bruce. You need to do freaking videos. I bet you have an awesome voice. I would, I would have loved to be a radio announcer. I always thought it would be awesome. Probably sucked doing the 4 a.m. shift, the graveyard shift though, right? Or maybe that was awesome. Okay, B.E. Ward, of course I'm going to do live play with Objective Moscow. Are you crazy? How could I not? It's going to be epic. So, here's the good news. I have, we've got to bring some supply in. I can bring 4 SP over on the ferries, and we cannot bring, not SP, I can bring in 4 SP worth of stuff, but not supply. So we're going to move, this is 2, these reinforcements are 2. They're going to go on their move side. They're going to come across on the ferry, and I just smashed that. That's fantastic. Where are my tweezers when I need them? There we go. And I have half my movement there. I have a movement of 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. 1, 2.5 to there. No strategic movement for the Germans in this game. I have the 29th Panzer Grenadier chappies there. They're actually in this port as well. The first thing I want to do, though, I have 4 shipping as well, and I want to bring. Well, let's do this in the right sequence. I'm going to flip my HQ. I moved my HQ the last turn up to here, and because I want to repair Messina, and since I can't find any freaking engineers, I've got to move the headquarters up there to do it, which puts all sorts of pressure on me. I'm going to spend 1 SP. I hope there's one here. There's not. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, I am going to ship 1 SP. Blink. And that will use 1 of my 3. And I'm going to spend it. And I'm going to repair the port. And now I have 3 SP that I can bring in there. There's a little track here, and the track has the volume of forces that we can bring in, all right? The volume of supply and stuff like that. Okay. I'm going to move this back a little bit because I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to knock the camera over because I'm waving my hands around a little bit. Okay, so that's that. So that's 1 SP I've used. I've got 3 SP left, and now I have a capacity of 3. See what I did there? I think that's legit, and I'm going to put this here and bring in 3, and I'm going to spend 1 of them to fuel up the 29th Panzer Grenadiers, and they have basically fastest unit is a 16, the slowest is 14. They have 14 movement points. They are going to all move collectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here. 8 to here. Now, I'm kind of 8 to here. I really think we might have an opportunity to do something here. So I'm going to scoot the camera back a little bit. Get it out of the way. I'll zoom you in a bit. I'm not going to be paying attention to comments for a minute. Ah, Bruce, so you're a Twitcher, are you? Okay, I toyed with Twitch, but I play the wrong games. No one cares. Let me put this stack together. Let me see what I've got here first to see if I can do a counterattack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 factors. What a load of garbage. This is the crap army of Germany. What did I say? 9 to here, right? No, it wasn't 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 8. Okay. All right. So let's do this. There's a thing. It's 8 to here. You know what? Fine. If you want to play this game, I'm going to spend the money to bring this guy. I'm supposed to refurbish these guys at the beginning of the turn. We're going to do that. I'm going to spend 1 T. And I'll pay for all this in a sec. I'm going to punt these guys up to the back here. I'm going to punt these guys. That's another T. You know what? I'm actually going to send them off to Italy. Off to the mainland over there. And that's going to cost me 2T. And I'll pull those 2T from... Wow, I am just doing a scheisse job here. There's one there. And I'm going to flip this dude and make him something. One of these. One of those. Okay, now I'm just going to back off. We're going to do the chicken shit version of this game, and we are going to not bring these guys down the highway. We're just going to sit them back up there for the moment, even though we fueled them, and we'll move them in a minute. I need to sit down before I fall down. I am going to try. And let's find the narrowest piece of this little side of the island. It looks like right here. Anywhere here would be good. So let's do this. Half movement points. I'm going to flip to move mode. He's 4. He's going to go 1, 2 to here. Put his DG marker on him. We'll leave that guy there. We're not going to worry about that supply for the moment. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. This guy is going to go 1, 1, 2, 3 to there. These guys are all DG'd, disorganized. They're truck enabled. There's 3 SP in here. We're going to take those SP. So we're going to spend 2 T, and we're going to back those guys out of there, and they have 7 movement points. And they're going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to put them here. It's going to cost a bunch, right? But basically it's going to be 5 to get to there, I believe, in rough. So they're both there. And this guy, we're going to spend another T out of there, and he is also DG'd, but he is going to stay on his combat side, and he's going to go 1, 2 to there. And these guys here, so that's 3T out of there. So I'm just going to flip that dude over and grab a 1T. Put that guy there. This dude is going to go 1 to here. I'm going to flip this dude over and he'll go, yep. And now he can pull supply from there because there's negation. So he's got, we'll take 1T out of there. Come on. Man, I think I need to have a cocktail. Alright. What should I be drinking right now, Kyle? Ugh, let's see. Oh, that's a beast. Okay, that's going to cost, calling that 5. That's going to kill me. That's half 5. No, it's not 6. Well, you just became fresh meat. 6. I'm going to go 7, 6. Hang on, 6. 6. Shit. 5. 6. 6.5. That's as far as we can get. Okay. I'm going to move this dude down here. I kept one of the Fallschirmjäger over here since there's no headquarters for him anymore. 1, 2, 3 to here. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3 to there. I'm going to stick that dinkus underneath there. Oh, that's a hex. That's a bit rude. I'm not paying attention to comments. I'll get to them in a second if there are some. I'm going to put one here and one here. This dude is going to go. I've got all these supply trucks. We're going to punt all the supply trucks out. Well, let's wait and see if we need them first. I got a fuel Hermann Göring, and I'm going to fuel. I think we might not need to fuel. We'll just pull 1T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back onto here somewhere. And we'll fuel Hermann Göring. So I had to spend 1T for that chick. Dude. Chick or dude, whatever the case may be. So that's 2. Okay. Kind of we're down in the weeds here, dudes and dudettes. Right, so we've got to defend this trail here, basically, because we want to run across there. That stops them from doing too much. So if I can just get one unit up in that mountain, we'll be in good shape. So let's push these 2 suckers up there. 1. They can't make it. Seriously? Alright, let's do something else then. There's going to be something here we can use. I don't want to use panzers. I want to keep them for a reserve. Ha! Okay. 1T for that guy. I'm doing this in onesies. Smart guys would do it differently. But I ain't. Is that a road there? Nope. Wow. What's that? Slope, hills. There's only 2. Okay, that could have been worse. 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Okay. Now I think we can move these guys back, and if we've still got enough supply here to supply Hermann Göring. So I'm going to just shuffle these dudes back to here somewhere. Reserving the right to move them later, just FYI. Oh, look at that guy. Ooh, sexy. 1, 2, 3. He's going to go there. These guys are all going to fuel, and then we're going to spend the 1 SP for everybody. And we're just getting out of Dodge, including these guys. And that little knucklehead will have to just be sacrificial. He's going to have half movement, so he's going to go first. He's going to go across the river using the railroad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take these reserve markers off. 8. These guys are all fueled. I'm going to pull these guys back. Where to, people? I think right here for now. I'm just going to shuffle back a little bit. Let's make the Americans work hard for this. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to flip him over since we paid for him, and we'll put him there. And this dude will go 1, 2, 3 as well. Okay. Phew. That's a lot of work. Hey Tony, just skimming back through these comments here. Yeah, I am playing the Germans very differently. Don't forget, this is the second time, but it's also a different system. It's one map, and it's Sicily II. It's this thing here, that magazine. It's $34, or I think it's even less actually, on the whatchamacallit thingamajiggy, the nws-online.net or something like that. It's some website, some guy basically sells them at wholesale plus $5. Maybe it's wholesale plus $10, I don't know, but it's cheap. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I got mine from. And this is a second play, and the other one was a 2-mapper. Okay, that's this area, only because I'm done, because I can't be bothered dicking around with this anymore. I am going to move this down 1, 2. Oh, well, he's going to range of 4, so it doesn't matter. He can stay there. I need Artie over on this side, I think. I'm going to flip this guy. Shit. Flip this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll use that last T, even though there's one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Join the Maelstrom 6. Oh, God, 7 to there. All right. Next turn we'll get all cleaned up and we'll flip guys over and we'll put dudes in reserve. Hopefully this will slow them down enough to allow us to do that. Why have I not moved this guy out? Now that there's no supply. Well, I could have supplied this guy from there and there was a piece there. Can I get to it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can. All right, I'll drop this down 1. That's called revisionist gaming. Do you like it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be better. 7 would be better here. This guy is still here. And he can stay there. He's just bait. Now, let's see. Zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. Fallschirmjäger are I've still got to move the 29th, haven't I? I'm a little concerned about keeping the 29th in a big stack. I know I just knocked the crap out of those guys. They were here somewhere. Coastal unit, I think they were here. So 1, 2, 2.5, they must have been there. Okay, I'm a little concerned about keeping all these guys in one stack. And so what I'm going to do is keep them on the highway and move them. We'll put them in 2 stacks. So 2, 4, 6. So 3 would amount to 3 regiments in one stack. I'm going to hide them with that HQ. Okay, I'll put one guy back. I'll put these 2 dudes here. You really are sticky tonight. Thank you. And then I'll put the truck. The truck is full. I don't know why it's a 2G truck. That's just so lame. Okay, so they've all moved. They're done. Let me make sure I don't move those guys again. Okay. I'm going to run up here and grab supply. It's about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. I'm going to grab these 2. 12. And it's 7 back to here. I have lots of supply over here, I think. Yeah. I'm going to bring the supply down to here. 7. Let's call that less than 7. Drop it off and then move back up here and leave that up with that HQ. I've got a couple of other trucks up there right now. And other bits and pieces. Everything's basically waiting for supply to arrive up there. There's a big old stack of stuff. Okay. So, all this crud is basically moved. We've got these guys here. I'm going to move that out of the way now. And move these out of the way. Let's see what we want to do. I think I'm still okay. Look, we've got all these guys pressing up and all the rest of it. That's fine. This guy can move 1 hex. He's going to be out of supply this turn. Let's put out a supply mark on him now, so, and we'll roll for him later. Oh, let's not worry about it. Okay. This guy's going to end up getting cut off at some point. Let's cinch him back a little bit since we've given up this section. Back to here. This guy's here. He's fine. Someone's coming up our driveway by the looks of it. Hopefully they'll realize they're lost. And so this is this. Now the challenge I got here, over here with the Fallschirmjäger is I really know where the hell I'm going. I think they can, so this force, oh man, these charts are knocking pieces around behind the camera. Okay. While I control Palermo, it's all good. All this stuff can stay in supply and trace supply. The moment I don't control Palermo, I then have to revert my trace supply tracking on this rail back to Messina, which means I need to keep this rail line open, which means all these little trails in here, I need to make sure I keep control of. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to drop off these Fallschirmjäger along the way and just flip them over and leave them there. And then once we see that something is starting to press down this way, we'll make adjustments. And then I'm gonna put a rally point right here, try and defend maybe on both sides of the river or one side of the river. I don't know. Can I flip over yet? 1, 2. I can. So let's flip these guys over. Full strength side, combat side. 1, 2. By the way, I know that some folks might be hoping for full-on tutorials and things, but you really need to go read the rules and do this yourself, because I'm not the guy to teach you how to play this game. 1, 2, 3. Look at this dinkus. 1. I know it's a coastal unit, but we're moving it inland. No rule says you can't. That'll help actually slow that guy down, and this will only allow attack from one angle. 1, 2. This is just a worthless piece of crap. Let's just leave this here with the supply. Flip it over. Put it there. It's not even worth moving. It's got a 4 rating. Your chances of hitting anything with a 4 are less than 0. That's me lying, but that's how I feel. Okay, so that's that. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion, as the German player looking at this, that the Americans have made a mistake by splitting their forces up here, and I intend to have some fun. They could not exploit. They're done. I'm going to make life hard for these guys. I'm going to push this dude up to here, and I'm going to keep that. That's a 6-3. You see, you can't see that. It's a 6-3 unit there. So I've got a little bit of depth there. And here these units are tough. And I think what I'm going to do, I've got to be careful. I think it's this formation. I've got to be careful with this formation not to get him into combat too soon. Ooh. Okay. See the blue stripe? Okay. These guys, whenever one of these formations like that get into combat, the very first time they go into combat, they have to roll a die, and it's a 50-50 chance that they will stay loyal. Otherwise, you take them off the board if they don't. So I would lose 1, 2, 3. I think there's one in there, 4 units. Boom, just like that. It's brutal. We're going to pull supply from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this tank, there's got to be some stuff in here. I've got a bunch of supply in here. So we're ready to hold out for a while there, but chances of us holding out for a while there are pretty slim, because there's really not a lot of good units there to fight with. It's got some very angry trucks, maybe. That's about it. So I'm going to fuel this dude, and move him over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I could get 6. I could do it this way, 6 to here. Okay. All right. That edge of the map is just foobard, so we're not even going to worry about it. As the Germans, we're done. 1, 2 to there, and this guy will just move down to here and hope for. I don't know, why would I do that? We'll go here. Actually, I'm going to keep both these guys over here, so they're not critical to the defense, but they're there. All this other stuff is here. I'm going to float this truck out of here because I think I've got enough supply to not be freaking out about anything. I've got to pay for these dudes over here, which I did not do last turn. At the beginning of the turn. So this is 1T. My air conditioner went off again. I hate you. I have to go turn it back on. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna dinkus this guy across the map all the way over to Messina. I'm just gonna dump him over there. I'm not even gonna bother counting because it's not 45 hexes. Color stripe Italians. Yeah. So in the other game, in the original Sicily, it was all yellow stripes on the Italians. It had 2 stripes. Yellow stripe meant that you would roll, and then the stripe of the formation as well. You're going to play next war Korea, Patrick. Of course you are. My God. What you need to do is get India, Pakistan. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn this air on again and find some whiskey. Okay, we're back. And this is the other great thing too. If I wanted to do that while I was recording, I'd have to pause the camera and fade it back in and all sorts of stuff. So just playing live, I can tell you guys what's going on. Anyone else who sees it later will just be like, wow, what the hell? Okay. Some watered down something. It's in a decanter. I don't know what it is. I can't remember, but salute. Okay. We moved all these dudes here. I didn't move this guy. I do want to move this guy and this guy. I'm going to bring these fellas up a little bit. 1, 2, 3 to here. And this guy is honking huge, and we will just move this dude up front and stick this guy in here. In Palermo proper. Actually, he could go there. And that guy can go there. That'll make them have 2 attacks. Unless they come from that angle. So I'll just need 1 good unit there. That means I'll hold out for 2 more turns. Now, I think there's an argument here that I don't need to capture Palermo as the allies anymore. So here's another interesting thing. This is curious. In the original game, I had to capture Palermo because I needed the port to be able to trace supply because I couldn't use the roads to do it, and the rail was. I don't think the rail was available to me for trace. Now I may just be totally misinterpreting that rule, but that's what I think the case was, and that's why. It was one of those. That's why Palermo became important. But now with this rail trace rule, everybody traces by rail. No exceptions. I could just run up this axis and I could ignore all of this. Okay, I'm playing the Germans. I need to shut up and think about that in a minute. All right, let's see. So that's the move phase. Am I going to do any barraging with air? Am I going to put any air out and try and DG stacks to slow things down? I'm probably not, because I've taken fairly significant losses of air, and I want to kind of keep my powder dry for next turn, and in case in case the Allies, when they push pretty hard on the right-hand side, on the eastern side of the board over here, they're gonna start coming in pretty hard there. And I moved some guys. They're all still. I had to activate all those guys, and they're still active. I didn't pay 1T up there. There's more money I got to spend on guys. We can do that there. There's 1T. And you know what? There's a truck here. There's a single truck here. There's 2 trucks here. You can't see that, but there's a truck. I'm just going to shuttle some supply over here, so I remember that there's an airfield there and I need to pay for it. Okay. So as the Germans, normally I would try and disrupt, bigger stacks like this guy here and some of these others, but I really took an ass kicking the last 2 turns with trying to fight on the air war, and the Americans and the Allies are getting replacements. Air replacements have got one every turn, the last 2 or 3 turns. So they're winning the attrition war pretty handily. Right, so movement. So I'm not going to move anything. Supply, we got to do supply, and we got to do this guy's out of supply, and that guy's out of supply. So let's roll. Now at the very beginning of the turn, I could have done that breakout bullshit, which is very valuable when you've got a lot of units, but when you've got a dinkus like this guy with the 3, hardly worth it. Going to roll 2 dice. I roll a 7 on the attrition table. 7 on the attrition table with an action rating of 3 is going to be 1 step loss, so that's finally over and done. Thank you, God. Okay, now this other dude I think has a 3 as well. He rolls a 4. Oh my God, he's going to survive. Yes, he is. All right, that's just super. It's a 3-step unit too. That's going to take forever. Or I may have to attack that piece and just kill it. No one else has any supply issues. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this guy's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's fine, but he's not going to be fine. Look, so check this out. Okay, so now I'm going to have to break the freaking rules out. Okay. See that 3-3 there? Watch this. Let me just check the comments real quick. Am I going to get next war Poland? Is the Pope Catholic, dude? Seriously. Hey, Famous Grouse. Did you know that Famous Grouse is in a book series, the Semper Fi series? And some of the Famous Grouse is not bad to drink, but some of it can be quite nasty. But I like it as a little Scotch or whiskey, whatever it is. It's quite a cool little drink. It has lots of history because of that book series Semper Fi, where all the rich dudes in the 30s and 40s were drinking Famous Grouse. Okay, check this out. So with the rules as they are, I'm going to read them to you. Am I? Can I find it? Someone said it's here somewhere. Supply. Access sources are functioning ferry hexes. Got it. All ports. Got it. There's some restrictions, but basically it's ports on that side of the board. Speeds and limits are blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And that meet the requirements of OCS 19.0E. Right. Which is the rail thing. So, because we only have, there's got to be another headquarters here somewhere that I can use to do this. Where'd that Italian headquarters go? Ha, okay. Genius. Clearly I read the rules. So here's what would happen. See this guy here? He would have to count back 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5. He would not reach the rail hex himself, so he has to be thrown supply, and that's where this guy comes in. So he would say, hey, I am going to throw you supply 8 hexes forward, 8 movement points forward, sorry, and they're black, so it's black, right? So it's truck 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. So he can throw easily, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. He 4 adjacent. He can get to that guy, right? Even if he was here, he could still get to the guy. So they're all going to be in supply. Now this guy, 8 hexes forward, he's fine. These guys are all fine. That's something to keep in mind. So this is kind of a no man's land, and it makes sense, right? It's the middle of the mountains, and this is where the 3rd Division and Lucian Truscott, the general of 3rd Division, lost so many men where they were building bridges and getting shot at while they were building the bridges and creating roads across ravines and all that sort of stuff. It was a very dirty, deadly war that was fought right along these ridge lines and trails over and over, and that's why they actually landed a battalion up here somewhere. That's all I know about the Sicilian campaign, because I read the one book called The Last Cavalryman. Okay, so there you have it. That's the supply phase. Okay, we got it? So reaction, Yanks are going to do something. I have a bunch of air, and I think I want to. No, I don't want to try and DG anything, because the DG's come off at the end of the turn. So no reaction from me. Nope. Okay. No combat from the Germans. No exploit cleanup. So let's pull all these guys off of here. And there's quite a few of them. I know there's one here somewhere. Here we go. Wow, this is a crowded map. See, if I did a single mapper like this, I would have made the hexes bigger, especially when it's all around here, right? Just ergonomics. It's the user interaction and user experience. And that is pure dyed-in-the-wool, pig-headed stubbornness from the gamers, guys, I bet. That we've always done the hexes this big, they're always going to be this big, that's how big they are, and this is how big the counters are. That's it. This is a one mapper. They could have made this. This is a small one map, right? I hazard to say, what size is it? I don't even know. Does it say in here? Probably doesn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, there are larger single map sheets. They could have made a large single map sheet, made the hexes bigger. We don't need all this extra space on the sides here. We don't need all that there. We could have turned the track sideways. We could have done something blah blah blah, and then we could have had larger hexes. Made life easier. Make life easy. Make things work right. Okay, rant over. So let's see. Oh, that DG comes off over there. I think that's all the disorganized that we need to pull. So quick look at these things. Wow, Bruce, that's the way to roll. Oh, guess what? So in November, assuming all goes well, in November, I'm going to London, and I'm staying with a buddy, and Michael is his name. We're going to play. He is a member of the Army Navy Club, and in London, old boy, old chap. And so I'm going to go to London. We're going to go to the Army Navy Club, and I've been there before. I think I've sent pictures, posted pictures on Facebook and the blog. We played NATO Division Commander, and it was epic. And they have this restaurant, which is reasonably okay. It's English food, but their bar, they have this amazing bar. And all the Irish whiskies are really cheap because no one likes Irish, and all the Scottish whiskies, actually Scotches, weren't that expensive either. And I think I got a little sloppy. I was ordering 2 whiskeys at a time, just trying all these whiskeys. That some of them were Scotches. Okay, some of them were very expensive, and I was, you know, you had to wear jacket and tie and the whole thing, and it was a lot of fun. I forgot to take this picture of Duke of Wellington. They have this portrait of the Duke of Wellington that is 12 feet high. It is epic. It's a great place. I'll take a whole bunch of pictures next time I go to. So that's going to happen in November, so look for that. We're going to play. He books a room, and we have a meeting room. We were in the Clive of India room last time. We had sandwiches and tea, and it was all very smashing. And we played war games. Yeah, it was just freaking awesome. I'm going over for work, and I'm taking a day or two to hang out with Michael. All right, so I don't know how I got on that. Tony, come, book a ticket. Let's make it happen. Okay, so finish the turn. You guys want to keep going? Because I'm starting to get fired up. I think a sip of this whiskey has helped. And a second, smooth. Second sip is even better. So let's see. Should I check on my kids? What time is it? I can't tell what time it is. Where's another device I can look at here? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Okay. Well, we got plenty of time. All right. Let's keep doing this if you guys want to do this. Yeah, you know, CB, I'm not a big Uber PD guy. The Lafrog is challenging. Okay, here we go. When I was staying with that guy as well, I stayed at his house one night with his wife and whatnot. He opened up a celebration bottle of Bushmills. It was extremely finely well aged, and we damaged that bottle pretty hard. Playing Elau the next day was hard work. We played World at War as well. Okay, it's the Allied turn. Let's do this. Check the Allied reinforcement chart first before we do anything. That means we're moving to a next turn. Is it the next turn? That was green, so now it's gray. So now we've got to roll for initiative first. Initiative. Red is going to be the Nazi peoples, and they get it. Well, let's see. Do they want it? That's the question. Do they want initiative? I guess to fix this mess over here, I have to take it, don't I? All right. Well, so let's roll for replacements for the Italians. 7, nothing. And the other guys, 8. Germans are 8. 8. What's that going to get you? 8 will get me nothing. Son of a bitch. All right. 8 will get me, that's turn 6. We're heading into the 28th of, I need to make a note here, 28th, excuse me, of July. I will say this game plays a lot faster. 28th. Huh. Did I make a mistake? I must have been off a turn. How did that happen? Says the paratroopers coming now. Okay, fine. They're coming now. They move now. That's where they're at. We won't move them this turn. All right, fine. So that's it. No reinforcements, no nothing. Zip, nada. Yeah, Bushmills is a good drink. Oh, well, there it is right there, dude. I don't have time to turn the dice over. Wow, Dante, I tell you, how about that? What a troublemaker you are. Absolute troublemaker. Okay, so the Germans, once again, we can do shipping. So we had to ship last turn, and we can only move units. I need to find out when I can start exiting the frickin' board. And SP, 4 shipping points. So I have a lot of supply on the map. I think I'm only going to bring across 2 here into this port. Yeah. And I'm going to bring 2 more down into Palermo. Not that I know that I'm actually going to ever be able to use 7 or 8. Actually, I've got 8. I've got 8 down there. Well, you never know. It's better to have too much supply than not enough, right? Okay, so now what we got... Son of a bitch. Now, that was on the rail line. This was, I don't know where, and this was here. And look at that. Just knocking stuff everywhere. I did not move these guys in the middle, did I? Last turn. Should have done that. Okay. Here we go. Let's do the Germans. I've got to do this. I've got to get all these guys that were flipped over the wrong way and then kind of go at it from there. So I'm going to pull this guy back one to here. Going to flip this dude over. This is going to take a little dexterity. Now he's starting to wonder twice about having had that drink. I'm going to pull him back. There's a road underneath there. Half, and then how much into there? A bunch. Foot rough. Why don't you guys know this stuff off the top of your head so you can just tell me? Rough. It's 2. Half, 2.5. Okay, so we can get to there. So I'm going to move this guy to there. Can you see that okay? Is it too far away? Is that better? 99% of what I'm going to do is going to be right there for this turn. CC Climate, you're funny. Okay, so that's 3 to there. And I'm going to turn these guys over. Oh, this is a very strong stack. I'm not going to need that guy there. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to actually put this guy here with this dude. What's in this stack then? Ah, here's the weakness here. Okay, this is where he's going to go, right here. And that guy. I'm going to push this guy back 1, 2, 3. Turn this dude over. This is 6. I'm going to pull him up to 1, 2 there. I'm going to put the best unit on top so we know what we're dealing with, just to keep it clean for everybody. Going to flip this over. Move that guy to there. Flip this guy over. I'm not going to move him. I'm going to put him into reserve. And I'm not going to move this guy. I'm going to put him into reserve. And I would... Here's a guy we can flip over. What I'd like to be able to do is get 1 stack of German units to use as a reserve, but I do have the 29th up the road a little ways that we can use that we moved last turn. So they're not fueled. And I don't... They can move half the movement. 1, 2, 3. They get 3 to there, 3.5. All right, let's do this. Let's take part of this stack. Let's take this guy and flip him over and bring him down. See on the road there, he is 1, 1.5, 2 to here. This guy can't go here. That's a bad spot for him. Here, let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can go to here, from here to here, and that would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they can barrage those hexes. All right. So they've all moved. Now, I'm going to put this stack in reserve. Do I have a reserve counter left? I do. 1 to there. And do I want to put this stack into reserve as well? To like 2 units. I'm going to move the truck. And I'm going to have to spend an SP to do that. Just going to put the truck back 1. I'll take this SP off the top here. And find a 1 somewhere. kind of go at it from there. I see there's a few comments bubbling up. That can't move because we moved it. We brought it in and turned too early. Ah! This is going to be ugly. Hey gang. You know how I told you it was tilting? Oh, it's tilting. Alright, let's try and clean this up. Dang it. It's actually not too bad. These guys got bumped. I don't know where they were. We're just going to have to make do like that. Did that shock everybody? Sure as hell shocked me. Alright. Okay. That could have been worse. Hibiki 12, you know what's, is that, Bruce, that's funny. I think with a rating of 19, it's the medium-sized naval warfare, because I think it ends up being a 24 on the larger one. Naval warfare is 4. 4 range. Okay, you guys need to try the Nika whiskey. It's really, really good. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. So I think we're getting there almost. I'm going to put the camera to one side a little bit, and now I really can't see comments very well. Is that okay like that? I think it is. I would have to check. I know they're in Case Blue. They have naval warfares in there. I just don't recall what the power rating is. I can look at it for you in a second if you're really curious. Now let's see. Where are we at? Moved all these guys, got squared away, dropped the whole thing. I should take that off there, right? Flip it over, just to keep things legit, straight up. And I don't know where that was, but it can stay there. I don't think the Germans, the Germans need to, did we freshen up all of our air? I think we did. So we're in good shape with air. We're in good shape with all these guys. We're going back to back. Oh, I can move, let's move over here. Do I want to move? Here's what I want to do over here. Let's see. I want to do something with this situation here. You guys are talking about whiskey and having fun, and I'm moving pieces, and I'm jealous. Okay, I'm going to push one of these guys up. Forward, up, as in up, as into here. Let me do this guy and spend a T. I'm gonna. Oh, do I have a headquarters over there? That's really gonna. Yes, here he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And can you get there? 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can. Okay. So I think I have a loose SP down the bottom here somewhere. There we go. I'm gonna put these guys up there. They're available. All right. That's that guy. I'm just so worried about this here. I know something's going to go horribly wrong. Here's a mountain unit. That's good. 3 steps. How do you feel about that action? Let's push up. No, let's stay right there. Let's put you guys here. 1, 1.5, 2.5. So you can move to there, move to there. There we go. It's a line. All right. Oh, hey, we forgot to do supply for these knuckleheads down here last turn. So let's roll for these guys. They're on the 3 table. Basically a six or higher is bad. 5. First guy's good. Next guy. 9. He's dead. Okay, so he's off the board. All right, 1 left. Can't get him out. Can't move him because he needs fuel to move. So that's the end of the Axis turn. I'm just going to keep going for now. Supply can come in at Palermo. Yes, I can ship. I've got 4 watchmajiggers. 4 shipping. You know what I need to do? And I can only bring in. I brought 2 in down there, didn't I? You know what? I couldn't bring in 2. I can only bring in 1 because the shipping capacity of the port is 1. So I'm going to remove 1 SP from Palermo. See this track? You can't see it. See that track? It's on the 3 damage. So I've got to take 1 off. So that's okay. At least we caught that. All right. Dude, let's do this. So, Commonwealth, let's check the Commonwealth replacements first. And we're actually on the 28th, not the 31st or whatever it was I thought it was. 28th. Nothing coming in for anybody. So we're going to roll 2 dice. 3, and now the Americans. Oh my God, and a 2. Fuck, crying out loud. Okay, we get to reactivate everybody. And I want you to watch the mathematical precision with which I do this, okay? So these guys are now reactivated, and these guys are now reactivated, okay? And these guys flew over here, and they're all good. All right, everyone else didn't fly, so we're in business. Now, what I need to do, now like, oh crap, sorry, it's just the camera. It's not me. You'll know it's me because I'll start slurring and I won't say what else I'll be doing. All right, let's see. How do I need another headquarters on the board for the British. So I've got the 30 core headquarters. It needs to come on. That needs a landing craft. I have this artillery that I've delayed bringing on for a long time, and this AT unit. That is 1, 2, 3 SP of strength, so I'm going to bring them on, and I'm going to put them here, and they come in. How this works is there's a thing here somewhere, here, this NRP, naval something point, rally point, resource point, something. Basically, I'm taking forces from the floating box and putting them here. And they just magically start here, and then they can move 10 hexes, and we can land them, but I've got to make a roll for them. And so we're going to roll. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there, and I'm going to make a roll for them. You do the roll a little bit later in the turn. Let's roll now. 2 dice. I roll a 9. A 9 is a success. Everybody gets in. Life is good. Thanks for playing. This just sits there. These guys land fueled, and we'll flip them over, and they are ready to rock and roll. They get to move half their movement points this turn. You know what's going to stop me from playing any much further after this turn is my voice, because I'm going to lose my voice. All right, water. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, Stephen, that's wrong. That is not true. If you knew how many... I've been holding the camera the entire time. That's why it hasn't fallen. All right. But we got lots to do, and I need 2 hands. So I've got it on an angle now, and it's tilted back a little bit, so hopefully it won't fall anymore. So now we should move. If we look at the actual sequence of play, we should do air refit. We just did that. You saw me shove units from one side of the box to the other. All the units on the field, on the battlefield, battle space, are already in that mode. Reinforcements we roll for already. Movement phase. So now we want to bring some supply in. I've got 8 shipping points. Let's do that real quick because this... Actually, do I need to worry about it right now? Because what I'd like to do is kind of get into some of the meaty stuff and not mess around with administrivia because it's not very sexy, and I can always come back and bring in supply later on if you know what I'm talking about. I can just land it. It doesn't move or anything. So yeah, you know, I think I'm going to do that. I've got lots of supply on the map. Maybe I don't. Hang on. Yeah. Actually, I don't. I don't know that I have enough supply to do what I need to do. So we are going to have to, you're going to have to put up with me. Let's split the map in half like we did in the first Sicily campaign. We're going to do the Commonwealth. And I'm just trying to get this angle so it doesn't tilt again. And I'm going to use 1 SP to start with over here. And I'm going to pull it from here. And I'm going to repair the port of Augusta down to 1. So now it has capacity of 2T. I'm feeling so much better about that. I'm glad I went to that effort. Here I've got full capacity and I have 2 SP. We're going to bring 2 SP in via shipping. So we're just going to pop that one back, +1. And technically I guess they have to, well, that's where the port is, technically is there. And these guys are there. Oh no, I rolled. I did the alt roll. So they're there. These guys are in that hex. All right. Oh, see? Here's some help. I should drink more. It'll help my voice. Okay, so we repaired the port one more time. I can bring 2T in. Every T counts at this point for the Brits, since they're on a little bit of a roll at the moment. So we'll bring 2T in. Where is 2T? If I could have it, please, sir. 2T. There we go. All right. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to fly supply in. So I've got 3T of supply I can fly in, and from Tunisia it's 85. My range is 229. So I can do a double. That's 3. That's 6T I can bring in. 3 plus 2 more is 6T. We'll just do it that way, and I'm going to drop that ship right there, land it there. Right. Excellent. Just thinking here. You know what I could have done with this 2T? I could bring it in with trucks. I can land trucks. I can ship trucks in. So I'll ship 2 trucks in with 2 SP of supply. Now, see, now we're thinking like a logistics major. Look at that bad boy. Okay, so I've got 2 SP. All right. I can only move half my movement points this turn. No, maybe I can't move any. Doesn't matter. It's loaded on a truck. That's all I care about. Now I've got trucks to shuttle stuff around. Now, over in La Carta, over here, you're probably freaking out every time I move the camera. I'm going to bring another truck in over there. I'm going to bring a truck in with 1 SP. I'm going to take this guy off and make it 2. Make it a 2. Make it that 2. And I'm going to get 1 SP and bring it in. And yeah, that's going to be great. Whoa, easy there. Easy there, cowboy. Another rule that has changed in this game is that there's no limit to the number of units you can have American air or Commonwealth air on the map that I've seen, whereas before there was a limit of 10. But what they've done is said you can only refit to the value of the airfields. Okay. All right. The trucks can be shipped in, guys. That's how that works. Do I seem further along? It's hard to say. I don't know that we got. I think we. Well, it's a different time scale. So we played more turns. I'd have to look at the turn chart to actually tell you exactly. Do I have that here? My notes from the game. 21st. August 1st. Nope. I think I played to at least the 21st. So I'm on the 28th now, if that helps. All right. Let's see. Where were we? We're looking at movement. So we moved all the crap. I brought 1 SP in here. It has capacity for 2. I brought an SP in a truck. I am going to also bring in, well, let's bring another SP and another truck in. 1 more, and that'll be 2 into there. All right, now I've got 3 trucks on board. Now here, so that was 2, 3, 4 shipping, 5, 6 shipping, and then I can do this one. I can do 1 to here. Someone's going to have to run around and pick all this up and consolidate it at some point, but we'll worry about that later. 1 there. Now here's where I can drop individual T's, and that's probably where I'm going to get a little tedious. It gets a little tedious doing this bullshit. And I only do it because I've got airfields floating around here that I'm going to need to feed. So we're going through that exercise there, and we've bumped a few things. As things have bounced, then units are not where they used to be, but that's okay. All right. Reluctant enemies is a great idea. Okay. Yeah. And this dude landed last turn, so he can flip over. That's just an artillery unit. 1. Alright, so now I've got 3 SP that I can truck around next turn, not this turn. When you ship stuff in, I don't believe via the shipping rules that it can... These supply tokens are the frickin' worst. What I want to do is come up with a means of using the battalion combat system, supply system for OCS, and then this game would be awesome. Okay, let's get to movement. Because that's all the boring, tedious stuff. Let's have a look over here and see what we can do. He said dealing with the easy stuff first. 2 steps on this guy. I'm just gonna... You know what? I am going to change course. I am going to try and head over this way and cause some problems over here. So it's going to be 2 movement points to there. And this comes off. Oh, that's what the Axis could have done. Is done train busting or interdiction to slow the Americans down. But once again, last time we did that, the flak rolls were so bad, it was horrendous. So I'm going to fuel these guys. Fuel all of 2A that's within range of this headquarters. And we'll count that out as we go, but I'm going to pull from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's within 5 hexes. I'm just going to flip the 5 over to a 4. And now these guys are all fueled, and I'm actually going to flip them over to show you they're fueled. And I've got a fueling truck here, but I'm going to save that for combat. And I've still got to deal with this unit down here, which is kind of bogging up the works, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 11. Okay, interesting. Well, we're not going to do anything with that right now. Instead, I'm going to move this dude. 1, 2, 1, He can't make it. Okay, he ain't moving. This guy will move 1. This guy's fueled, but he'll move up 1 because it's. Let me just check. Actually, he might not make it. What's the quickest way to go? 1, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, he can't make it. 9, 10. Yes, he can. 10. Okay. Long range, these headquarters. All right. I'm going to skedaddle this dude up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Yeah, the French are in the game. Artillery. Let's push these guys up. I need to leave 1 unit here just in case something stupid happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here. And this guy can get fueled up, and he. He's going to be halved in combat there. Alright, what we're going to do here is keep the. Goes to a 2T. Keep the Germans honest and just keep this 82nd Airborne unit here. These guys here, and I'm going to push this guy up 1, 2, 3 to there. And this guy will go flip over and go 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. Let's do strat mode. Let's do strategic movement mode, which is on the back of something. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crying out loud. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to there. Because he's in strat mode, he has double movement. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to move these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.5 to there. I'm going to bring air in. I'm going to bring in 10 and this 10. I'm going to put 10 here, 10 there, and I'm going to bring. Oh, okay. Well, before I do that, I've got a sweep. I'm going to do patrol sweep. I'm going to stack these suckers up. I'm going to put make that 16 on each one, and then actually we'll do 3 on each one, and then I need fighter support. Here's 2 fighter support escorts. Now, I'm going to send this guy, those of you that saw this before, I'm going to send this guy on a patrol sweep, and he's going to attempt to... Now, this is where I've got to hold the camera. He's going to attempt to reduce the... Oh, 4 roses. There you go. All right, I've had that before. I like that. Okay. I'm going to finish up the last of the whiskey. This is going fast. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think we need to... You notice how it's a lot darker? That's because I had water in it last time, but I'm out of water. So, okay, so we're going to do a fighter sweep here against the top unit there. So let's roll for that sucker. I need some correct dice so we get it right. So the die roll goes the right way, right? I'm actually at a -1 because that's a 5 rated. Yeah, can you see that? Okay, here's what we're doing. Oh, there's 2 units there. Shit sticks. Okay, so it's -1. Shit. Roll a 5. Okay, which becomes a 4. So he loses a step and goes home. And that is bad, like bad with a capital B, because now I get to intercept. So this guy's going to intercept. Oh, do I have anyone else? If I want to, I could do that. Do another patrol sweep. You know, I could use a Spitfire. Where's the Spitfire? Hello, Spitties. I say, oh boy. 67 from Malta. How far is it? Malta's 30 to here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're sweet. Here we go. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. 48. We're in. Okay, here we go. Back off. We're going to do another patrol sweep. No mods this time. Straight up roll. Come on, come on, come on. Come in, sprinter. Fuck! Ugh! Where's the chart? Dang it. Everyone having a good time? Who's enjoying themselves? I have rolled just like a dog for the last hour and a half when it comes to air. Before I get on with you guys, what is it? It's 1 through 4 is not a damage. Okay, so that's but this guy has to go back. It's now inactive. Well, damn it, I'm going again. Here we go. Coming in, patrol sweep. Another guy. This time it's all me. Here it is. Should I change dice? Here, what's the verdict? Should I change dice? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, you guys are cracking me up. All right. What is it? No DRM. Oh no. Hang on. Is that good? I thought I looked at the wrong 6. No change. That's going to be shit. Attacker aborts again. Fuck. I have to get something to work here, otherwise we're screwed. We're in trouble. Pantarilla, how far is that? 15. We should be using these guys. They're closer. Oh, I'm blowing through my air at the moment. Okay, -1. I'm going in. I'm all in. I'm changing dice. Am I changing dice? No, I'm not. I'm too scared to. Okay, here we go. Shit. -1. Oh, fuck. Okay, lose a step. This is disaster. When do you stop? Not now. I'm going in again. -1. How much pain can you take? Who's with me? I've got to roll. I've got to roll better than an 8 soon. Come on. Yes, finally. Okay. 9. Everybody breathe. That's 1 unit down. So 9 and a 6. So this dude loses a step because it's a net of 8 or more. Defender aborts. Defender aborts. He goes back and he goes there. Boom. We win. This guy says, ha, we saw what you did before. We don't think you can do it again. So they come out, they want to play. Here we go. No change on the die roll. Okay, the lost die is a cock die. I'm going to roll it 2-0. But here's what I rolled. Attacker aboard again. So that's another unit out. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Well, I've got to get rid of this guy. Otherwise he's going to attack my guys with a +1, then go through and ruin my bombing, and then, you know, bad things can happen. What am I doing? Am I doing this? I'm doing this. Here we go. 0. No change. I know it's crazy. I'll check the comments in a minute. Sorry, I'm focused here. 7, 7, 7 with no change. Both aboard. I'll take that. Both aboard. Okay. Oh, with a 5 though. Shoot. Oh, step loss. Okay, so he dies. That's a win. And I lose a step. He dies. That's not good. Damn. But now what happens is there is no intercept on those forces when they go to do their attack. You guys are commenting like crazy. I'm not going to be able to catch up with them. I've tried blowing on them. Who is funny? Oh, look at you guys are all hilarious. Oh, I need to read your comments sooner. Tally-ho. That's funny. All right. Oh, God. Well, you know, the Commonwealth is screwed this turn because I've used all the air, pretty much. I have 2 fighters left. One's not worth a piece of crap. Okay. That attack's going in there. That's all I'm saying. That's what I got. Now, I have no interdiction over there that I need to do. So I will fire my barrages, though, with my navy. Oh, I didn't move my naval ships. I'm going to move my little naval boys around the... No, they're not. They're going to fire again. So now we're going to fire naval stuff. I've got these 2 dudes over on the left-hand side of the board. It's 18 and 12 to 20, 30 points. 30 points on the table. Oh, now he rolls a 9 with a 6. Is not going to be enough to kill anything, I don't think. On the 30 table, 9. Nah, just short. And it's a -1 on the column anyways. But it does DG that dude right there. So now I'm going to roll here, and I've got 36. 36. We got the... See, you all think that alcohol's making a difference. It's not. It's not doing Ditka 7. That's an ordinary roll. Ordinary roll's got a DG. 7. I may attack that unit there this time. I'm sick of that piece of crap there. Okay, let's see. How very entertaining. Okay. I'm going to just, since it's all fun and games here, I am going to attack that unit. Yeah, okay. Now, let's have a look over here. Now, we haven't moved over here yet, and we haven't moved in this. Let's move in the center of the map first, since we're having so much fun, since you guys are so freaking hilarious. So I've got control of the rail. My railhead is here. So these guys can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So they can get to there. So these guys will move to here. Yep. And I'm going to extend the railhead a tad further. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cheat and do it this way. 1, 2, 3. I'll flip him over. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So railhead can pop up to there now. I guess I'll roll, see if I can collect that supply, since nothing, that's a 1, since nothing is going right for me. I might as well just take it all off. Who cares about 1T? Now, can I create a situation where I can threaten the center here and make these guys panic a little bit? 22 to 4. If I DG that crap, we could do 22. In the mountains, it'll be 12 to 2. That'll be a 6 to 1 attack. 1, 2, 3. Let's push up. I'm going to flip this guy to his combat mode. I'm going to pay 1T out of here. Make that a 2T. And move this dude up into the hex with the HQ. And you know what the HQ is? I think the HQ was actually in the town. When we bounced the camera twice, I think it moved. I'm pretty sure it was there. Okay, and this guy was here. And we're going to go... what are we going to do with this guy? I'm going to put pressure right up the guts. Let's do it. I'm going to flip him over for a move. I'm going to spend a T for it. It's whiskey talk. It's whiskey fumble. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3. 4, 5. You can do that. Okay. So he's moved. He's moved. All right. You can tell I've not watered that down. It's a lot stronger. Okay. I was just checking your comments. You're cracking me up, but I'm trying to focus, so don't feel like I am not giving you the love. You're getting all the love you deserve. Let's see here. First division is going to flip and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to push this sucker up to 6, 7 to there, 7 to there. What is it for a truck in the rough? I'm sure it's a bunch. What color is that? Is that rough? It is rough. Crud. 7 plus 5 is a bunch. 12 to there. That's going to block my supply. No, it's not, because I can get it to it there. Was I here? I was here, right? 12. Shit. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Move the railhead up to here. 8. Now I'm encroaching upon the British, thinking they get all upset with me. Screw the British. 8. You know what? 8. I'm going to do that. 8, 9. Now, I believe in OCS that I can. This is a little hacky thing you can do. I can move in on this hex side. I don't have to go out and come around to jump over to here. There are some games like EFS, Eastern Front Series, I think, where if I wanted to move from the rail to the trail, I would have to pay all the movement point thingies. But I don't think you have to do that here. And now I've forgotten how many movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to there. What do you think about that? Not much. I'm going to move this armor up. I'm going to pay, I've got 1T here for the armor, down on in Gala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to there. Not planning on attacking, but we are planning on threatening. I've got 1T here. You can't see, it's right there. I'm going to grab this dude here. Flip, what is he? Some sort of mechanized cavalry? Looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to cover my bases this way. So there's no stupidness, no counterattack from the Hermann Göring division. Where did that... And one more T for this dude. A little worried about the center. Let's move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, 6, 6, 6.5, 7.5, 8, 9, 10, 11.5 to there, 11.5 to there. There's another road there, 11.5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom. Across the whole island in one move. That's pretty impressive. All right. My neck is getting stiff. Okay. All this other garbage down the back here, I'm not going to worry too much about. These guys are all protecting bits and pieces. Which I kind of have to start doing at some point with the rules. It says you've got to start manning all the ports with airborne stuff or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to worry about that too much at this point. Okay, let's see. The British, what a mess. Am I really at 1 hour and 43 minutes of being online? That's kind of freaking me out. Hey, Tony, thanks for hanging out, man. You're clocking out at 1 hour and 44 minutes, so come on back and watch the rest. Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to go break any dice right now. Wow, you guys like that Petey shit. It's like drinking. It's like drinking. It's like sucking on a twig that's been in a fire for 2 days. All right. Right. I am going to mess up some Germans here. Let's do this. Let's do this. We can take out that guy. Yeah, you want a different angle? Let's see if we can get a different angle there. I'm going to try and not... I'm going to keep one hand on the camera if I can. Well, this first row will be easy enough to break through. That's just kind of filter. So my problem is now I don't have enough supply. So we've got to be selective about how we do this. And I think the smart thing to do is to try and put some dudes into reserve. And with that, and then circle guys and put them out of supply that way. So let's do that. These guys are adjacent, so they can't be put in reserve. I'm going to move this dude up to here. I'm going to... I think 22. Well, just in case they DG me. They've got no... If that's 4 range, I can look at it, can't I? Yes, it is 4 range. 12 factors on a barrage with... What are the chances of them DGing me? Very good. 6 in 12. 7 in 12. So... Alright. Fine. So those 2 guys will go in there. Let's send this dude. Let's put this guy up here. 1. I don't want... How am I going to get there? One, two, 3 to there. Ich, stop. Not really prepared to spend any money on fuel right now because I need to get into position versus anything else. 1, 2, 3. It's okay if it takes an extra turn. Canuckians. Let's bring them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here's a great example of supply trace, or not supply trace, but supply pull, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's a supply point right there. I can pull that, and that 1T will supply these guys for movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. 7. Do I want to get in here? 8. I could stop there. I think we could. No B-52s. Yeah, I don't know actually, Climber. That's a good question. There's armor back in here. There's one here, and then obviously there's mechanized infantry there. There's not a lot of armor. All the armor is here, which is actually very interesting. This hex here becomes an interesting hex because we need to get in there. If we could take that hex, we can split this army in two, and he would have to go back and around. I know this is taking a long time, guys, but part of the deal here is thinking this through a little bit. This guy's going to be out of supply. In fact, shouldn't he have been out of supply last time? Pretty sure he was. And I don't think we roll for him. I'm going to roll for him. Even if we didn't, something's going to go right. Nope. He rolled a 3. Fucker. Asshole. Okay. 1. 2, 3. Okay, so we've moved those guys. We've moved these guys. And I'm not going to move him right now. Yes, I am. 1, 2, 3 into there. All right, that's good. That's good. Still, I'll put a reserve marker on these. All this armor here and mechanized doohickery. I can't really do much with it, so I'm going to push. There's a full supply point here. Let's push that up a little ways. Up to there. Now, I've got a truck here with 6T on it. I'm going to push that up and dump it somewhere. Maybe I'm not. I can throw it from there. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'll just dump it here. Let's do this. Yep. So that's going to be 9, 10, 11. It's almost 12. All right. Can't quite make 12 points. You guys, so we drop that off, and I'm going to move back to Syracuse here to the port. All right. Now, let's see. The Germans have no ability to intercept up on this side of the map. Where do I want to attack? I'm going to attack in a couple of places, which means I'm going to need some air, what I have left of it, or some artillery from the Royal Navy. I think I want to attack in these two spots here. And that means I can move this Navy and then fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can all make it. That's going to be 20. That's 30 there, and this is 36, I believe. All these units are in one hex. They're all here. I just spread them out because they're the two attack stacks I'm using. So I can hit that, and then that would allow me to kind of break through in this area. If I get lucky and get an exploit here, I can possibly pop into here. That could be good. Who knows? I may need actually to move one unit here. 1, 2, 3. No, we're going to be okay. This is basically where the railhead is here. 3, actually here, 4, so we're fine. Okay, I do want to do this. 1, 2, just cover that hex right there. This guy will still be able to supply anyway. This guy's a noob. All right, so those 2 hexes, so they can do that now. What air do I have left? And do I want to attack anything? I do want to try. Let's try and bounce this artillery out of reserve. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4 with that. Okay, and then let's try and okay, here we go. I got a plan. 8, 16, 24. I need a fighter, please. Shit, I've got a 3. Well, it doesn't matter because there's no intercept. So there we go. These guys are going to go here for the win. They're going to go there. And we'll use these guys on that. That's going to be genius. And these guys on that. And that'll be awesome. And these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, not in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, not in range. No one's in range. And there's no reserves there, are there? Haha. Okay. Oh, there are reserves here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take a unit from Malta, and then Pantelleria. That's 7, and 7 is 14. And oh wait, no, he's already flown. Shoot. Okay, I've got it. I got it. Don't worry. I got 8 there, 9 there, and 7 there. Here we go. This can go here. This can go here. This can go up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. It's 10 movement points. So this dude has got 30 factors on that guy at the very least. Actually, are they both on the road? Let me see. Where was he? Was he really here? Why would I put him there? I think I was looking at protecting this. So he can only move half. His movement rate is 7, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, yeah, I got to take this guy out. At least take one of them out and then make him think about bringing that. Okay, let's do that. So we got a plan? Who's on board with that? Probably none of you. That's okay. And then I still have nothing to take out that artillery. But I think I can't use the Americans. We can't cross thingy. Well, I could use this little dinky for this guy, and I can use this guy, this Spitfire. I should have used that Spitfire before. Why the hell didn't I see that on the field? Okay, I'm going to try and take out that guy. All right, here we go. I got lots of comments here. Let me check this real quick. Go for it, Bruce. Blah 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 blah. Time to push, dude. We got lots of turns left. One of the things I do in this game is I rush too hard, too fast, too soon. Everything ends up dying. Okay, first let's go to the flak table. All right, we're going to roll for who wants to go first. Let's do the naval barrage, and that was going to go. Oh crap! Here? Really? I was going to put all that air? No, I wasn't. That's going there. 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 These guys are free. They're going to go. They're going to go here then. Ooh, grasshopper. To that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm going to have to move further up. Yeah. Okay. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're out of range. Okay. So let's start with this. 36 factors. Roll a 7. 7 is good enough to get a DG. So let's put a DG on this dude here. And that takes the reserve marker off, and he is now unavailable. And now this guy is, I think, 30. Where's the dice? 30. Oh, 6 just. Well, it's not just, but the way I'm rolling lately. Take that guy off. That goes over there in the pile. That DG counter goes there. Now, this dude, let's do this guy. This is the weakest one. Let's do that guy. Oh, it's only 2 units, but I do have fighter support. So we can do flak first. And now the crap comes. Oh, no, oh, okay. So flak, I roll a 10. Oh, gosh. What's that going to be? +1 for 3 or more aircraft? Nope. It does have fighters. +1 has, so 10, yeah, so that's an 11. Okay, so I roll a 1, and a 1 on a 3, on a 2-size mission is the first unit. This was the first unit, so I lose a fighter. That makes it a 4 rated attack. Why am I doing this attack? Why the freaking hell am I doing this attack? Because I'm going to roll like a dick. All right, that's nothing. What's a 7 on? It's nothing. Okay. I don't usually do those attacks. That was kind of lame. That was expensive and lame. So that is free. Okay. Now, this dude, flak. Oh, come on. Actually, relax. That's good. Low numbers are good for flak. I roll a 5. Here we go. Plus whatever. It's not going to get to 11. Now we're doing the attack. Now we want a high number. Come on. Yes, a 10. I'm showing you that so you can see. Well, you don't really care. You know I'm not cheating. It's like I'm going to cheat myself, right? Now, where was that attack? Right here, right? And the worthless little 2. Now, all this big old stack here, these big old boys. What do we got? Why did I put so much on this guy and so little on the others? 8, 16, 24, 30... 36. Well, you must feel confident. Let's do flak. And let's roll a 9 with a fighter. +1 is a 10. It's going to be okay. There's no other flak. So now we'll do the roll. And of course, you roll a 4. Damn it. Oh, no. Hang on. No, it's going to go back a column. 4 is a miss. You piece of shit. Okay, so that dude did not have the effect we wanted. So, 3 DGs, not bad. Let's take those guys back to port, but some of them actually go back to the aircraft carrier over there. And you go back to your port over here. You're not flipped. 4 comments. What's going on? We're down to 10 people. Oh, Dante, you're so funny. Dante, you need to come back more often because I don't like you and I need to work out how I can like you. Okay, here we go. Smooth. That stuff has got a bite to it. Okay, let's do these attacks now. Well, we can't do the attacks now. That was the barrage. Now we have the reaction, supply phase. Everyone's in supply. We're all good. We checked that before we went into this barraging business. And then we have reaction. So I have these 2 guys got up there, here, got popped out. So they can't move down and support. But I do have 1 dude left here that has 12 factors that can play in the game of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. He can try and hit this dude. And he's going to do that. He's going to come out of reserve and barrage. And he's going to roll like a son of a bitch. Wow. You are just a dick. He rolled a 10. That's a hit. That's a hit in a big way. But I think it's going to be okay. Even halved, I'm taking on 1 factor. So it's not a big problem. It's all good. So, maybe the better one would have been to hit this one. Well, I made my choice. We'll live with it. All right. So there we have it. Okay. This is I don't even know what this is actually. I think it's some rock I've got in a crystal chandelier, crystal decanter. Okay, let's do this. That was reaction combat phase. Barrages, none because they have no frickin' artillery. So let's do the one that's the easiest first. One factor with a 0, that's a 1 there, and that's a 1 halved. That's going to go down to a 0. This coastal battery, hey, whoa, time out. Got to roll a die first. That's a coastal battery. Coastal defense units we have to roll for. If they roll a 6, they stay and fight. So let's continue with the combat. A 1, 2, or 3, they would have surrendered. Okay, so no surrender monkeys there. I am DG'd. I'm pooping in my pants, tacking into the city. So I got 22 plus 6 is 28. I'm halved because I am disorganized and I'm going into the city. No modification for that, but it is going to be very close to rain. So what did I say? 22 and 6 is 28. That's going to be 14 attack factors to 1 in very close. 14 to 1 drops down to 12 to 1 because of the combat table. So we're on 12 to 1. We've got to roll for surprise first. 12 to 1. I put my finger on that. Roll for surprise. And we'll work out the modifiers in a second. I rolled an 8. A raw 8. Wow. We are really zoomed in here, aren't we? A raw 8 and 5 column shifts. Now, 8, I've got a 3, and there are 0. So plus 3 is going to pop us up into surprise, which is going to basically give us max odds. So max odds column plus 3. Roll the average 7 plus 3 is a 10 on the max odds. That dude's dead, and I get an AE2, which will matter. So this guy goes home to his parents. Get a body bag, and I get an AE2. Let's just put an AE down here for now. We're going to advance them into the hex. We're going to capture the stuff. I missed the bucket. I roll a 6. This die, these white dice, I don't know where they came from. They're awesome. They roll 6s all the time. A 6 on the capture table is going to be, I think, most of it, if not all of it. So whatever's in that hex, we're going to keep. I've got to pay for that attack. That was a full division. I forgot to pay. So it was a full division and one more. So that's 5T. It's all got to come from the same place. So that headquarters looks and says, my goodness, I have all this stuff here. I'm going to take 5T from there. This is from Augusta. We're pulling the stuff from, just out of your vision. Right there. I just pulled it out of that 453 stack. The coastal defense guy could have either gone low ammo or drawn supply. I never, when it's an attack like that and you know it's going to die, you don't draw supply. You just go low ammo. I think there's an option to do that. You don't mandatorily have to take draw supply. In any case, there's supply in the hex, so he's good. Okay, so that's a 2. Don't forget, any unit with a 2 AR or better, which is going to be both of those guys, they will get to exploit. Okay, so that attack worked. I think I'm going to possibly go for this attack here. That is going to be, what is that going to be called? That's mountains. Mountains is halved. No, mountains is what? Yeah, mountains is hard. Mountains is regular, but it's very close. 24 to 2. Oh, do I want to do that? What are the chances of me rolling Defender Surprise here? What do you think? No mods. More turpentine, less. Okay, here we go. 24-2, surprise roll. Roll the 6. Roll the 6. What's the surprise rating? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the good news is it's only 2 mod. What did I say? 12-1 in very close. Yeesh. -2 drops us down at 6-1. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna no. I'm gonna roll the I'm gonna roll the 2 white dice because they roll high. It's a 2. Okay. Fuck. 6-1 with a 2. Oh my god, it's an AL 101. Oh my god. Really? I can't believe that. You're such a dick, Mr. Die. So I lose 1. I gotta take a retreat. Jeez, wept. Fuck. That was brutal. Wow. God, I love this game. That is so awesome. Okay. A 2. Who rolls a 2? All right. Great. I still got my exploit, so screw you. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. So, is that the end of the combats? No, there's more. But wait, there's more. We didn't resolve any of the air over here yet, fellas. Let's do this now. Okay. So, let's knock this air out here and do the flak real quick for it. So for this guy first, flak. I roll a 6. Is not going to be any damage, and then the next guy's flak. Let's just get that out of the way. That is going to be damage, and I lose the second unit down. That's that guy. Alright, so that hurt, but that's okay. The attacks go in. This attack goes in at, what did I say, 12, 14, 24 factors in close. Dual close is going to drop it back 1 column. 24 factors. It's not going to matter. I rolled an 11. 24 factors and 11 might actually be some damage. 24, 11. Yes, it is. But did I roll it high enough? Ha! Damn, boy. That can't be right. Yes, I killed it. It's dead. I carpet bombed it. One of these guys dies. Well, let's kill this guy. That's awesome. Well, there you go. Vindicated. Or something. Okay, that worked. The rest of it's DG'd. Alright, this attack, rolling in, flak, and I rolled a 12. No, I didn't. I rolled a 9. A 9. How many factors are there? A bunch. 16, 19, 20. No, that's not going to be enough. 20. What did I say I rolled? A 9? No, that's a 1, 2. So that won't do it. So, but it does DG it. So that's good. These guys go back. All right. See, it just takes the Americans rolling the dice instead of the British. Yeah, I really don't know what this is. It's some sort of it's some sort of something, some sort of bourbon, but I forget what it is. I put it in a decanter because I was trying to get rid of the rest of the bottle. Sometimes I'll take two or three bottles of dregs that I've had for ages and ages, and I'll just pour it all together. That is not dregs, it's just dregs of one bottle. Okay, those and this, we did that. So now, let's do combat. And now I'm tempted to attack here, but I don't think I should, because I'm going to be halved. And that would be bad. And here, though, we're going to attack here. It's going to be 1 factor versus 11 factors. It's going to be 11 to 1 with a +1 on the surprise roll. I'm not going to say anything stupid this time. +1 on the die roll. +1. Oh shit! All right, I'm going to roll the die again because it fell out. But I rolled a 9. And a 9 + 1 is 10. So we get 2 shifts, and I said 9 to 1, didn't I? I think I did. 9 to 1. It's in close. 8 to 1 is the nearest, +1. 10 puts me on the 10 to 1 table, +1. 10 to 1 table, +1. I roll a 5, +1 is a 6. DO10, AO1. I'm actually, I have to take a loss there. So I'm going to retreat to here. And these guys still have to DL1 though. So they're dead. But that's okay. It clears the hex, so that's fine. So that works. Now, I'm going to do one last attack here. Down here, we're going to get rid of this little knucklehead down here. And I'm going to attack with, it's in a city village thing, so it's 2. Oh, I got to pay for this attack. Hang on. I've got to throw from here by the looks of it. That was, it's going to be a full SP. Does I have another unit? No, it's actually going to be 2T, not full SP. So I'll take 2T from there. That makes that a 1. That's awkward. Why is it a 6T truck? Who has 6T trucks? Freaking Yanks. Right, there we go. So that's that. Okay. Oh my god, my backside's sore. I need a cozier, comfier chair. I'm going to do this for 2 hours. Right. Now, this. What did I say? What happened? 2, I've got to pay, right? And that guy had to pay. They're going to pay if they're going to, well, that's fine. He would have gone low ammo. This dude's going to go low ammo. But he's also out of supply. So he's actually a half, which rounds up to 1. So he becomes a 1. But he's going to be down to a 2. Can you read that? He's going to be down to a 2 on the AR rating because you lose 1 when you're out of supply there. So that makes him a 1 there now. And I will attack with both these guys. So it'll be 6 to 1. We'll spend 2 T's for that bad boy. And let's do this. So what are we rolling for? Surprise first. And of course I roll 6 for surprise. +2 is 8. So there's no surprise. Now I'm going to roll for damage, and the damage is going to be +2 on some table that I forgot already. So that's 8 +2 is a 10 on the 6 to 1, right? Yeah, 6 to 1. Oh, wait. 6 to 1, this might be halved because it's some sort of mechanized bullshit. Yeah. So it's not, it's 2, it's 4 to 1. Excuse me, pardon me, it's 4 to 1. 4 to 1 +2 in close. 4 to 1 +2 in close. Is that very close there? Oh, that's very close. Seriously? No, it's a village. Very close. It's close. 4 to 1, close. Rolled an 8, +2 is 10. AO1, DL1. I'll take the retreat. Oh, I'll take the loss. Who cares? Yes, I care, actually. I will retreat. So 1. He dies. Okay, that's that. All right, now. Whew. Dudes, seriously. I don't know about you, but I'm shattered. I'm supposed to go to the doctor tomorrow morning at 8:30, and that appointment was canceled because I decided not to go. So, thank goodness I get to sleep in. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? What do we got here? It's only 11:30. Okay, so that was combat phase for the Yanks, combat phase for the Brits, and Your commentary is hilarious. Let's do cleanup. Did I have any DG dudes? Oh, exploit. Wait, exploit. I've got an exploit over here, right? AE2. So let's do that. Let's check your comments out. Yes, we did use the French bastards, but they retreated, which is just what it was. Hey Maggie, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thanks for tuning in. Maggie, do you play games, or you just like watching, or what's the story? You're one of the 4 ladies that watches my channel, so I appreciate it. Fill us in on the comments if you care to. Let's see. Exploit 2 here. My estimation here is that I don't need to do anything too sexy with this exploit, and I've also got a reserve release here to take care of. I am going to push up though. I'm going to push these dudes up here. This is a little going to be messy. Let me show you, and we might have to. I'm going to go on the side here like this and zoom in a little bit, and that's about the best I can do for you folks. All right. Let's see what we got with this exploit. This hex is kind of important because it'll put these dudes out of supply, and in fact now with the headquarters all the way up in Messina, these units here, they're going to have to count back to a rail line. Well, I guess they can use this headquarters. They can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they'll stay in supply, but these guys may well be out of supply. So this is kind of a pseudo critical hex. So let's tease the Germans and see if they want to try and counterattack and take that on. I'll leave this here. So we'll just move 1 hex forward. I've got half my movement points. That makes sense, 1. But I also have this stack of reserve here that we paid for earlier. And I know that you think I should probably overrun something like that hex there, but these guys, we've learned our lesson. They need to be disorganized to do that. But I am gonna press up a little bit, maybe to here. Well, why? Let's stay. You know what I want? I'll eat the spend, and we'll save that for next turn. That way we can find some exploit. Now, have a look at that. Look at this pile of crap here, right? This is where, if we can keep the 29th Panzer Grenadier force out of action, disorganized, we can eat these guys up, because once we DG these guys as the allies here, I think we can kind of ignore this stuff, push it to one side, use these kind of anti-tank units and MG units to kind of fence them in, and then press hard with these stronger divisions, and really just kind of grind in. And if we can start getting some overruns through exploit on these all defend it basically 1. That's going to defend it 3. Who cares? And then these guys all defend at 1. I think we can punch through there. And if the next 2 turns are punch through there, then we're just going to call it a game and be done. Is what it is, right? Okay, so there you go. That's the status for the exploit. No cleanup to do. Everyone's done. That's the end of the 28th, and we are moving into the 31st. So I'm going to write that down. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out. It was awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, very cool, Maggie. Okay, that's awesome to see that you're playing games, and I would love you to hang out and chat with us and share your comments and thoughts. It's great. We're glad to have. We like females too. So there you go. All right. Let's see. Awesome fun. glad I stuck it out and hung out with you guys. I wasn't going to do this, but I really appreciate it, and it kind of went a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know that I'm going to have a voice tomorrow, but that's all part of the thrill. Well, that's not a thrill, but it's all part of the fun. So thanks very much for tuning in. Talk to you guys all soon. Have a great rest of the week. Cheers. I may actually play a little bit tomorrow night. We'll see. Ciao.